the primitive church knew very well the distinction between Kerygma and didache. Now, Kerygma means simply the cry, a cry, something pronounced in a loud voice. But in Christian language, Kerygma means this cry which contains the most important news of the world, that Jesus died for our sins and rose again for our justification. Now, the didache is the teaching, the catechesis. Now, the important thing to know is that for the apostles and the primitive church, faith blossoms only in front of the Kerygma, not in front of the didache, the teaching, the moral teaching, and so on. This comes later to form, to build, to mold the faith which has already been started. And as we are living in a situation very much similar to them, we must rediscover the Kerygma, this fundamental message about Jesus, which has the power of cutting the heart of people. And there are many occasions when we can proclaim the Kerygma. One of the best occasions are funerals, the funerals. Because at funeral, everybody is open to listen to some message, because in front of death, there is no other message but that of Jesus. And this is the moment when we should tell people that death has been conquered. And Jesus has opened a way for everybody into their life. So first thing we must learn from the apostles to be apostolic, missionary, is to proclaim the gospel. And you see, even the order in which the events are mentioned in the Kerygma are very significant. There is, he died, he rose again, not the contrary. So there is first suffering, death, and then glory, pleasure, joy, glory. Why is this order important? Good Friday and then Sunday of the resurrection. Why? Because in human experience, the contrary is felt. There is pleasure. People want pleasure immediately, and what follows is usually suffering, death. Even we can see this in the drugs or in the abuse of sex. There is an excitement, a pleasure, which is followed, as you know, by destruction of self and others. Now, Jesus has invented a new way to happiness. Not first pleasure and then suffering, but suffering, then pleasure. Which means that the last word belongs to pleasure and is in eternal joy, in eternal happiness. This is a revolution, and we Christians should convince young people that Jesus has the right answer to their desire of happiness.